Hi there, Leo, and welcome to your reading for March 1st to 15th, 2022. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me, and if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. If you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. As well as we'll get some cards of clarification and some cards of advice and insight at the end. So your current situation here, we have the Five of Cups coming up in the upright. So I feel like maybe some of you may be focused on what you've lost as opposed to what remains. This is kind of like, you know, looking a negative way of thinking. This is like focusing on, you know, heartbreak instead of, you know, things that can be repaired here. Kind of a little bit of a negative mindset. But let's just get a clarifier on this Five of Cups. What is this about? What are you maybe having regrets about during this? This is a card of regret and remorse too. And then we have Judgment here. So you could be having a little bit of remorse or about a decision that you've made here, something maybe that surfaced, something that you made a judgment call. So you could be feeling like, you know, you misjudged someone here, and you could be feeling, you know, kind of remorseful about that. This is, you know, feeling like being reborn, but there's something. Yeah, we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Tower coming out to clarify with the influencing energy. So what can be challenging? So this is kind of taking you by surprise. It could be someone that you're trying to collaborate with, or someone that, you know, you have in a work situation with this Three of Pentacles coming out. But yeah, you maybe misjudged somebody here and you're having a bit of remorse because, you know, this person maybe really is surprising you now. And, you know, you're looking back and thinking, oh man, you know, maybe I did judge them too harshly, that I, you know, maybe didn't believe someone could change or try and work together with you. And then, yeah, you got the Hierophant coming out in reverse. So I feel like this is somebody that maybe that you know, were in a commitment with, or that you were committed to, somebody that, you know, maybe was outside of the box, or, you know, doing things that are a little bit outside of the traditional ways of things. And then maybe you cast some judgment upon this person because of that. But yeah, you could be dealing with the Taurus here for some of you too. Let's see what some of the past situation or past issues were regarding this person. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Let's see what the base of the situation is here, or some past issues. Okay, so we have the so you have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. So I feel like in the past year, you're super burdened and heartbroken. So there has been separation. It doesn't have to be like a physical separation or a divorce, but it could be for some, but it could be just that separation of disappointment, sorrow, heartbreak, and it was really a big burden. So something here in the past was really burdening you, and you put a judgment, and maybe you feel like you made the wrong judgment in a situation. Let's just get a clarifier on these two cards in the base of the situation. Yeah, you're just burdened by this. Hey, yeah, Death card coming out again. Could be dealing with Scorpio for some of you. But this is like you want to change and transformation. You wanted something to change when the person, you know, did kind of come back or resurrect themselves, a phoenix from the ashes type of thing here. Maybe you know, passed some judgment on them. Maybe said things you didn't mean, that type of thing. But I feel like there was an ending or a death of ending to a situation. How about in the immediate past? What's just gone on in the immediate past? Yeah, you're feeling burdened and by something here. I'm feeling like it's a relationship for a lot of you. Someone's put you kind of through the ringer, and now they really are genuine, I feel like. And we have Temperance. So yeah, this is balance and healing in this situation, right? There's a lot of, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you too, but there's balance, healing, harmony. You know, this is trying to keep the peace, trying to calm the waters type of thing with the Temperance card. Let's just get a clarifier. So yeah, there's been a lot of balance and harmony here in the recent past for you, which is lovely. You got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. So I feel like, yeah, this is a committed situation that you're in, and this person has really put you through it. But yet, so now you're guarded. Now you're guarded, and you're having regrets about that. It's hard for you to see this person as coming through and stepping up. You can't seem to let go of what's gone on in the past, because it was, you know, it was something that was, you know, kind of devastating here. What's your overall thoughts and attitudes about the situation, though, Leo? What are your overall thoughts and attitude about the situation? You have the World. So yeah, you want victory here. You may want to go on a trip. You may be planning to travel somewhere, go on a little bit of a vacation, but you definitely want victory, and you want an end to a cycle. You want things to be completely fresh and new. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to move away from a person, but you want things to be completely fresh and new. But I see here like you're still kind of hanging on to things from the past here. Let's get a clarifier on this World card. Yeah. Yeah, you're guarded. You got your guard up, and the Ten of Cups comes out in reverse here too. So you got your guard up here. You're feeling, guarded. You're feeling like you want to end the cycle, but yet there's some, disharmony in your home life and your emotional life. There's something that's out of balance and upsetting, and you don't feel that contentment. You don't feel, you feel like maybe, there still is no contentment, or you're guarded against it. You don't want to put too much faith in the situation because I feel like you have mistrust here. But let's see what's coming up in the near future. And these two cards fell out. So beautiful. So the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be something that makes you really emotionally happy. You've invested a lot of time and energy into this situation, and now it's coming around to just make you feel like, okay, like this is okay. It's a fresh start. It's a brand new beginning. I feel like maybe some of you have to let your guard down a little bit though. But let's get a clarifier on this Ace of Cups for you. This is something that just makes you feel, it's a brand new start for you. And we have the High Priestess. So you could be dealing with a Pisces as well for some of you. But with the High Priestess, it's like this is following your intuition. This is using your inner guidance. This is just, sitting quietly and waiting, like you're just, this both is a card of kind of waiting and being quiet and being patient, and this is going to, it's going to lead to happiness here, it's going to lead, oh my goodness, the card flying out here. But again, we have the Tower moment coming out, right? So I feel like, some of you could be having an epiphany. You're going into this silent mode, and you really, something shocking comes in that makes you realize that, yeah, this is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. This is worth waiting for. Yeah, it was worth waiting for you, Leo. And how about in your fears position? What is in your fears? Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. So, somebody that's just doing what's right for them, somebody that's smug and doesn't take responsibility kind of thing. The Nine of Cups, again, it reminds us not to be, arrogant too. It could be over drinking, addictions, that type of thing too. But somebody that is just out for themselves is your fear here. Let's get a clarifier on that, Leo. Let's get a clarifier on that card for you. Yeah, you're afraid of heartbreak here. We got the Three of Swords because this is, this is devastating for you. I feel like you're afraid of history repeating itself is what I'm getting from this. And how is this other person seeing you that's involved in this? Because I do feel it's to do with, someone you're involved with here, Leo. Let's see how this other person, okay. Seven of Cups, so they see the Devil. So they have a lot of passion for you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. They have a lot of passion for you. They feel like they are, bound to the situation, and, you don't give them a lot of options is what I'm getting from these two cards. Or they feel like you're their only option. They're bound to you basically here. They have passion for you. I feel like maybe they feel like you can be, you get what you want. You have all the tools you need, but then you can be kind of concise and kind of cutting with your communication with that Queen of Swords. That, if you don't, they feel bound that if they don't do exactly what you think, then, they're going to be cut off is what I'm getting. Let's have a look at what you're hoping for. What are you hoping for in the situation? Let's see here. We have the Seven of Swords. So you're just hoping that, this person you're involved with is not going to be sneaky. Is not going to be lying. You're not being deceived. You don't want to be deceived. You want truth and clarity. I'll just get a clarifier on that one though, with that Seven of Swords. So you're wanting, you're wanting the deception to end. You're not wanting to have to be sneaky or deal with lies and that type of thing. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. When it comes to your romance and situation, when people are offering you something, you want them to be genuine. You want to be able to trust they're genuine, but I feel like you have, some mistrust because of things that have gone on. This is quite the reading, Leo. Okay, let's see what the outcome is and an answer to your question. You have to say no in answer to your question. You have the Nine of Wands. So this here is, putting up your guard. You are guarded. You are just, This is coming out twice. Like, you are so guarded here in this situation. You're really protecting yourself, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's hard to let things in when there's mistrust in the situation. So no one answered to your question, but I'll get a clarifier for you. I'll get a clarifier card. Oh my goodness, that's too many. But, you know, the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles coming out there. You know, it's like you just kind of got your guard up against all of it here. And yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you're not wanting to take action. You're okay with things just kind of the way they are. Yeah, you know, you just want to just see how it goes. But your guard is definitely up here, Leo. Like, you got your guard up. Like, something is really, you know, you're afraid of things repeating themselves from the past. But let's get a crystal card for you here to see if there's something that might be helpful for you to, maybe a crystal that might be helpful, or some insight or advice here for you from these cards. Let's see what comes out for you here, Leo. Oh, that's too many. That seems to be your lot here. You just got a lot going on here. A lot of emotions, a lot of upset. I feel like, you know, there's been a lot of turmoil and it's caused mistrust, right? So your guard is up, which is understandable. It's far too many, but we're going with them. We got 3 coming out here, so, or is there 4? There is 4. So we'll just go over, we'll see what they all have to say. So this one is Sodalite. So this is deepen your intuition. So this is, you know, whenever you do need to do some non-thinking and just listen to your intuition, but that is, you know, what you're doing here in the future. And then we have this one here coming out. It is Hidden Night. So it's claim your happy place. So basically, so find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. This helps to make the most of every moment, right? And kind of get you out of a rut. So maybe claim your happy place. And then this one we have is Epidote, sorry, upgrade your version of you. So, you know, when you're looking to kick a habit, a bad friend, or a bad mood, you know, when you want to cast a spotlight on your weaknesses so you can work on them, it's a good time to use this. So, you know, you might need to do some work on yourself here to try and let those guards down here, Leo. And then the other one we have here is Citrine. So it's manifest your masterpiece. So this is like, you know, really getting down to the grind and start creating, you know, creating the tomorrow of your dreams, right? So you might might be going in and doing some inner work on this, you know, guarded energy. You're very guarded during this time frame. Something has your guard up for sure. Okay, let's just get a Moonology Oracle card for you for further insight and guidance, advice for our Leo. Let's see what is going on here. What's helpful for Leo? There's some insight. Thank you. We're going to go with this one. The answers you need are coming, Leo. So full moon in Gemini. So Gemini is a, you know, communication mostly, I do believe. So full moon in Gemini. I'll just look it up and read you a little bit from the full moon in Gemini, and then I will close your reading. Okay, so this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. So, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one of a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. That's that Queen of Swords, right there. So basically, your word is your wand. So you create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. So, you know, it reminds you not to be superficial. Someone might be trying to flirt with you, and you need to laugh off a situation and move on. And that is the message I have for you. So yeah, your guard is up right now during this time frame, Leo. So thank you so much again for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I'll be back in the middle of March. Take care.